Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my Attleborough area property market review of the month of September. I'll just come back a little bit into shot. There we go. So yeah, this is across our 5 postcode settings over the last 4 weeks of September, and it's been quite an interesting exercise looking through the numbers compared to the previous month. So across those 5 postcode settings, sales have actually increased significantly on what they were a year ago, 74% increase on September 2019. But importantly, we've seen a reduction in sales compared to the month of August by 7%. And that's the same for August as well, with new instructions coming to market. We've seen a 4% drop in listings coming to fresh to market in the month of September compared to August, but an increase of, compared to 12 months ago. So I think the market at the moment is sort of slowly quietening. It is softening, I think, to some degree, but there is some good news. I'll save that to the end. But from our own figures, we've actually bucked the trend and seen an 11% increase on sales from what we did in August, and a similar number of instructions coming to market as well. We managed to sort of maintain the same sort of level, which is great, because obviously that means that we've got consistent stock levels going into the autumn months. Applicant registrations for September are down 12% from our own records compared to the month of August, and viewings down 15%. That's quite a big reduction in the number of viewings. So down 15% compared to the month previous. Interestingly, the viewing to sale ratio, this is how we record the number of viewings. This isn't actually on one specific property. What it is, it's just the number of viewings that the office makes on all properties, and where a sale would then obviously result. Now in August it was 11-1. And generally, as an industry sort of rule of thumb, we tend to look at sort of 10-1 as being the norm. September, from our figures, 6-1 ratio. Now that is really interesting, because what that tells us is that there's still a number of good, serious buyers in the marketplace who are wanting to purchase. They're not viewing loads and loads of properties. There's an urgency, and I think that urgency has been brought on by obviously people wanting to take advantage of the stamp duty deadline, which is obviously the 31st of March 2021, but also to try and get in before Christmas, because obviously the conveyancing and the sales progression side is experiencing some sort of serious delays at the moment, and I think that's the biggest challenge that the industry faces at the moment, is getting these deals over the line. But I will say that we had a sale agree at the end of it actually agreed middle of September. We listed it I think it was second week of September, sold it within a week, and we've actually exchanged contracts on it 15 days and completed simultaneously on the same day. How that happened? Well, we had a very, very motivated buyer, we had a very, very, very motivated seller, and rather than relying on posts, people just, the individuals just, hand delivered. They drove documentation to their solicitors, and that property actually exchanged and completed simultaneously within 15 days of when the sale was agreed. So, it does show that it can be done. But, for the large majority at the moment, we are experiencing quite a lot of delay, really, in getting these properties sale agreed to exchange and completion. And it brings me back to a point that I made a few weeks ago when I did one of these broadcasts, and that is that the window that the experts have identified in order to get your property onto the market, find a buyer, get it through to exchange and completion to beat the stamp duty deadline, that window is the 26th of September to the 14th of October. That's the kind of window that you need to be able to find the buyer and then progress it through to exchange and completion, and to beat the stamp duty deadline by the 31st of March. So there we go. It's I think we are seeing a bit of a slowdown. You can expect it, obviously, with what's going on in the headlines at the moment with regard to COVID. Obviously, it's something that we're all very, very aware of, and we're very mindful of, and we are taking extreme care and caution, obviously, with the way that we're trading, and obviously that we're keeping both our clients and obviously our team safe. in the current climate. But as far as the market's concerned, there are buyers out there that do want to buy. I can see this being quite a busy autumn, actually. Obviously, we know the furlough period is going to finish at the end of this month. That's obviously going to bring its own issues come November. But certainly, we can't worry and speculate about what's going to happen in November, December, and into the new year. We can only really deal with the now, and that is that there's properties coming to market. There's good buyers out there. We're still agreeing deals. So if you're thinking about thinking, well, yeah, we'd like to have a go, give us a call, get on the phone, send us an email, and we'd be delighted to help you. And so there we go. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with another property report at the beginning of November to reflect on October. Stay safe, everyone, and stay well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.